Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Welcome back to more Let's Play Wii Sports. We're gonna move on to our next big game, which is going to be tennis. I'm going to do tennis next because last time we kind of saw a more strategic, standalone sport. This is a lot more contact and a lot more fast-paced. So, I think it's pretty necessary at the moment. Oh my god, why not take a break? No, I don't want to take a freaking break, dude. Don't tell me what to do. I'm not gonna sit by this freaking window that's blowing in all this air. Look at that, double time. Madam squared. Let's go. Okay. So you can do a single game, best of 3 or best of 5. I'm gonna go ahead and do best of 5 just for the purpose of awesomeness. And oh my god, it's the Madam twins against this, bald dude, Matt, and me, you. Oh boy. Boom. Yeah. So, really, when I first started playing this game, this was the hardest one to play for my setup that I had, because literally, you had to just, sit on the floor to play my Wii, and it was in, a really small space, like a 4-foot space, that's all you had. So you couldn't, stand up and really legitimately play, so I just never got used to standing up and legitimately playing like that. So I don't know, it's just my experience was a little bit different, which I still enjoyed it a lot. It's fun to play tennis just because it takes me back to Mario 64, or Mario Tennis for the N64, and oh, I keep getting it out, shoot. Anyway, because of the whole double time, double team. Ah, look at that! Ooh. I love how it shows the instant replay, and if you freak out, it gets it. Oh my god, it looks hilarious. Anyway, a game I bought earlier this year. It wasn't recent, but it was at the beginning of the year. God dang it, why do I keep doing that? Anyway, I bought Mario Tennis for 3DS, and it's not the ultimate game. I would never say it's the best Mario game or one of the best Mario sports games out there, because honestly it's not. But I will say that it is a lot of fun, and it does give you the same nostalgic feel as this game does, only with actual Mario characters, so it's even more so. And the stages are really cool. The stages and the training mini games are really awesome, which I love about it. And just, I guess you could say that the mechanics of the game, how you legitimately play the game, you can play it 2 different ways. And the way I usually play is with the buttons on the touch screen, which just makes it very different from any other sports Mario game out there, because it's not about the A button, B button combo or whatever. It's, oh god, I suck. Oh my god. It's not about that. It's about, matching the colors to whatever ball has been thrown, and, hitting, it has a color palette you play with, basically, and you can hit against certain colors in a way that makes your serve better, which is really cool. So, but I would say that overall, the best use of that game is just for relaxation purposes. You've had a long day, you want to play a game that you don't really have to think about all that much, Look at him, he hit that on the second bounce anyway. Rule breaker. It's a, I gotta get better at this. It's a great game for that. It's a great game to just unwind, relax, and to just play without really worrying about getting the ultimate score. Which I mean probably defeats the purpose of most sports games, which makes it easy, I guess you could say, but it is a lot of fun. And it is challenging though. I've played the challenge mode, and it really does get challenging towards, as your level goes up. But, that being said, I feel like you could, beat the whole thing in one day, which is kind of what I did. Get, the best score in one day. So, well, at least we won one game so far. We gotta win another one to be tied with the other team, and then the last game, we'll be breaking all the rules. Yeah, partying. Yep. Oh. Come on now. I've never really played tennis in real life. That's one of those games, like, you know, there are courts all over parks and stuff, and I had a racket that someone gave to me when I was younger, but, like, I never legitimately went there and played with anybody, and the times I wanted to, it was like, you know, the times my friends and I were like, let's go play tennis, it was like we ended up doing something else anyway. Like, we went to the park and we were like, well, I kind of just want to, like, swing on the playground. So, you know, which I still would probably do. I'd still probably be like, let's swing instead, because I love the swing. That's, like, the best thing in the world. I'm such, like, I love, on playgrounds, swings and slides, those are the best things ever. I will still go on the swings on, you know, just a summer day, just to go, and I'll still have to go down the slides, because slides are pretty awesome. With wax paper. Always use wax paper on a slide at a playground. You'll be amazed. You'll just fly. It's awesome. Especially after you go down once. You gotta go down once, and then you gotta go again. Look at that! Mm-hmm! Yeah! 2-2. This next one determines the winner. So, anyway, but yeah, I never really played tennis even for recreation, because obviously I had a different activity going on entirely. Like, I was never into sports, and I was never enrolled into any kind of sport anyway, because I never had time. I was already dancing. So, it wasn't like a thing. But tennis isn't really one that I would have taken up, that I would have been like, yeah, I want to do that. Like, I just didn't care, honestly. But I knew some people who did do tennis, and, you know, they're like, oh, it's crazy, it hurts your wrist so bad. I'm like, it does. I think it'd be your arm. It's like, it's so funny if you talk to somebody who's actually, like, legitimately played a sport their whole life, kind of like I've danced, and, like, you find out, like, how much there is to it, or, like, what muscles it uses that you just didn't expect. Oh, it's crazy. But I really liked badminton, too, which is, you know, a lot smaller scale, but it's still fun. That was more of my game, just because, and, like, you could go to the store and buy, like, in the summertime, those little rackets with, like, the birdie, and there you go, you had a whole afternoon of fun. It was just awesome. So I always loved doing that. Oh boy, and look at who made a comeback. We started out really terrible, and we came back. It was 2-0, and we beat them. That makes you happy. That legitimately makes your day. I'm just gonna put that out there. Yep, yeah, 158. I'd say let's play one more game, and we're gonna do, instead of 5 games, let's do best of 3. See if we can win. Just, you know, immediately. Boom! Against the same 2 Wimbos. I don't really know what a Wimbo is. But, you know, that reminds me of the word wumbo. I used to call everybody a wumbo, and then it was in SpongeBob, like, they used the word wumbo, and I was like, wumbo! And, like, I was like, they must have heard me somewhere, because I don't even know where that came from. It was just, like, some dumb nickname I made up for people, just because I like to be goofy and weird, and, you know, not make any sense, because it was comical. And that was what I came up with, Wumbo. And then I was like, W for Wumbo, oh my god! It was just the greatest thing. And I would always say, I'd be like, that's super Wumbonious. Like, I would just make up these words, and they would catch on to my friends. My friends would start using these words, too. Now, how is that an out for me and not for her? Should I have let it? Yeah, party! Look at us whistling. You know, I don't know. Whoa, that was a crazy leap. Jesus. So yeah, I would always use, like, funny nicknames and stuff on my friends, which I'm sure everybody does anyway, but just, that was one of my words. Oh boy. Come on, dude. You know you can't win. Boom! See that? That's skill. That's me with skill. Cool. Speaking of tennis, I've never actually gone to see a tennis match either. I always see the people playing, like, at parks and stuff, but never have I, like, seen a legitimate match. Except for, like, on TV at the Olympics. Like, that's it. That's about as close as it gets. No, if I'm gonna play a game that involves a net in the middle of a court like this, it's gonna be volleyball. Volleyball is so much fun. You know, I just had so much fun playing volleyball with friends, especially on the beach. Oh my god. Beach volleyball, that would be my game. You know, it's just like in a gym on a like gym floor. Not comparable. Grass is fun. Still not as good as sand. Oh my god, awesome. You can just like dive into sand more. You feel more so. You feel safer diving into sand. I do anyway. I don't know. I love it. Beach volleyball is pretty awesome. Whenever I would go to Myrtle Beach and there would be a net, like my cousins and I would play, which was really cool. Okay. It's kind of funny to think of the games they actually put into this game too, like the sports. Like, I feel like they tried to go semi-Mario-esque just because it was, oh, come on, now we're tied. Just because it was like supposed to be like the, you know, the first game you play when you get the Wii was probably this game, most likely. And I'm just thinking that they wanted to like showcase the Mii playability and like how that was like a brand new thing, and it was really cool. I think it worked because everybody wants to see themselves in a game. Like that's just such a fun fantasy, especially as, you know, growing up as such a video game obsessed person. And so, you know, you want to like pimp it in a game at some point in time. That's just like everyone's fantasy as a gamer. And so you know, I feel like they did that on purpose. Like, hey, look, these are just like these Mario games, except now you have hands-on controls and it's you, which I think was the best approach they could have gone with. Oh my god, I am just handing points to the other team now. What am I doing? Ah! There we go. Boom. Oh, come on, front person. You need to, like, work with me. No, not the match point. Oh, match point. Wow, that was close. Oh, balls. Jesus. Balls! Balls! Okay. I'm getting concentration. Yeah, look at that! Deuce! Oh, what the deuce! Okay, I love fun words like that, you know, have fun meanings. That really doesn't have that fun of a meaning, but I'm thinking of something else, so, you know. Just work with me, people. Just don't judge, party. No advantage. You don't get an advantage. I get the advantage because I'm playing this. Ah! Balls. That's stupid. Oh. Well, we lost, but we won the longer game, so that's what matters. We won the bigger game, and we had the ultimate comeback, so... And we still got points for that, so that's good. I don't know, but that's enough tennis for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I hope you've enjoyed my tennis talk. And just to kind of finish out what I was saying, I think everybody would love, loves the idea of seeing themselves in a game and adding the nostalgia of like, oh, this was once a Mario game, and now it's hands-on, and it's you, just made it the game completely awesome, and it totally worked because of that. Even like boxing, like Punch Out. Yay, you actually had control this time. Anyway, but I'm gonna get going, so thank you guys so much for watching. This has been MadameWario playing more Let's Play Wii Sports, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.